USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the guy.
Peace to the planet. It's Friday.
Yes. It's Friday. Yes. The weekend is here. Yes.
Good morning. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here another day to serve our beautiful listeners. What is happening?
What's going on? What's up, Jess?
What's up? What's up? I'm down in Maryland, man. Just praying that this storm skips over so my daughter's birthday party can be a success.
Why, it's going to be outside?
Yes, it's outdoor. It's a Bubble Guppies theme party. So, you know, that's water or whatever, right? So it's like a pool party. But, yo, if I didn't book a plan B, so I mean, everybody think they're going to be in my house. But I'm just going to redirect everybody to the Chuck E. Cheese like 15 minutes away. If that happens.
Or if it's not that bad, get a tent. If it's not as bad, get like a 10 or 2.
It's going to be pretty bad.
Then you better just Chuck E. Cheese.
What's the meteorologist say?
They always lying, though, so I don't know. They don't know either.
They do be wrong.
Humans.
All the time.
They be wrong a lot. I remember Marty Bass. It ain't never do nothing that Marty Bass said it was going to do.
Who the hell was Marty Bass?
The meteorologist in Baltimore. My bad, y'all. Yeah. On the news. Everybody know Marty Bass, I guess.
Nah, it looked good.
In Baltimore?
It looked good. It said the weather's going to be Saturday a high 80, 65, no rain.
Oh, you good then?
That's what it said.
Oh, she just trying not to have a party because too many people coming over, so she feeling antisocial.
Listen.
That's what this is. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
Nah, you good. Like y'all said, my daughter is 1. She ain't gonna remember nothing.
She gonna remember them silly ass glasses you got on right now.
Excuse me, the messy visions that you can get for 20% off on the website.
What are those called? The roller coasters? What are those called?
These are called the Infinities. Don't play with me. And you can put your prescription in them. Yo, I love these. Listen, Cynthia Erivo wore these in the movie.
The same
Wicked.
ones?
The Messy Visions. Yeah, she ordered them right from her website and wore them during the movie.
She had no glasses on at Wicked?
Yes, she did.
She did?
She was definitely did.
She had round glasses on like that.
Clown glasses.
Round glasses.
Oh, yes.
Round
Infinity Glade. That's what they call it.
Oh,
So get them. Use the promo code WAKE. WAKE.
That's why 150 people coming to your house. Good. Hope you got glasses for all of them.
For every last one of them.
Listen, we got an amazing show for you today.
That's right. CC Ciara will be joining us this morning.
Well, I was going to start off with Kem, but okay, go ahead. Okay. I was going to lead up to Ciara. You know what I mean?
Damn.
But go ahead, continue.
I forgot Kem was here today.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
I know.
What?
Okay. First of all, Kem and Ciara will be joining us, not together. Ciara will be here because she's got a new album out today called CC. And Kem will be here because he's got a new single called Give My Love and Rock With Me. And I mean, people love Kem. I mean, Kem has an amazing story of overcoming adversity, overcoming homelessness, overcoming addiction. And, you know, he he sings about love, the love that he found for himself, and now he projects that on to other people.
I freaking love Kem. My mother used to wake us up to clean up to Anita Baker and Kem. That first album, Chemistry, that's how I know every single song, front, back, forwards, whatever, because my mother blasted this man through the house growing up.
That's what when I was at your comedy show, your mom was like, when y'all gonna have Kem up there?
You said that for real?
He is always lying. Yo, my mother do not even talk to this man ever.
What you mean? She did say that to me. Okay?
You know, I didn't know who Kem was.
Oh, man.
Let's continue the show because you know what?
There's a lot of people that didn't know who Kem was.
You're a ridiculous person.
Yo, I forgot all about Kem. Matter of fact, I didn't even know who he was.
I didn't know who he was.
Since I started in radio as Z93 Jams in Charleston, Kem was one of the first people that I even heard about because he would be on every single show all the time. You just not black. And every day you come into this radio station to prove how black you are not.
I did not know who Kem was until
you need to take off that Locks hat. All right?
I did not know
Put on a Morgan Wallace snapback or something. I don't want to talk to you.
I did not
talk to you no more. Listen, we have a great...
Red didn't know who Kem was.
He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
You're proving my point.
You sitting in the back didn't know who Kem was.
She's 19. Okay?
Yo, all them young ass kids up there, they don't know the damn Kem.
Meanwhile, me and Jesse here talking about Kem and her mama know Kem and you did.
I just didn't know y'all put me on the Kem.
Even our program director came in here yesterday. Coach did mention me. Was like, everybody knows Kem. We all know Kem. Like cut it out.
I did not know
the Dominican, the Puerto Rican. And the other tether back there, she's not even. What is the other? Okay, she's a tether too. All right. Anyway,
Nick said even I know him. All right, you.
And he's Italian.
He's Italian.
Dropping the clues bombs, Nick.
I did not know who Kem was.
And he's gonna be joining us this morning.
He's gonna be joining us.
He is Italian.
And dropping the clues bombs for 803 Fresh. Okay, 803 Fresh. from South Carolina, Wagner, South Carolina. He dropped a remix to Boots on the Ground yesterday with another Carolina native, Miss Fantasia. Are you familiar with her? Y'all familiar with her?
Do you know her?
No, I don't. Who's Fantasia?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course I know who Fantasia is.
This Mariah Carey.
That was Boots on the Ground remix featuring Fantasia.
Salute to 803 Fresh. Salute to Fantasia. Carolinas all day.
All right, and let's get in some front page news. Congratulations to Derrick Rose. Start off with some quick sports. His jersey retirement ceremony will happen on January 24th. Well deserved.
Very well deserved.
Salute to Derrick Rose and everybody in the shop.
One of the people that I always think about in terms of injury, and if he hadn't gotten injured, what would have been the ceiling for Derrick Rose, man. Mm-hmm. Salute to Derrick Rose.
What's up, Morgan?
Hey, y'all. Hey, how we feeling on a Friday? It's been a week.
Hey, girl. You on your little John today.
Okay, you see it. Don't even see. I'm going to get into it.
You gonna tell me she look like Lil Jon today.
That's crazy.
Okay.
It's just the hat on the lock show. Chill.
With the glasses.
All right, with the glasses. And the glasses. Oh, Lord. All right, let me see if I can get it hype for you. All right, so first off, front page, a weather update on Hurricane Aaron. So a tropical storm warning has been lifted for parts of the East Coast as Hurricane Aaron moves away from the U.S. Now, the warning spans from North Carolina to the northern coast of Virginia, and it was discontinued on Thursday night. Now, Aaron is a large storm with maximum sustained winds of 100 miles per hour right now and is over 400 miles northeast of Cape Hatteras. Swimming at most East Coast beaches has been advised against as forecasters predict potentially life-threatening surf and rip currents over the next several days. States of emergency, have been declared in some areas of New Jersey and North Carolina. In fact, New Jersey, it seems to be experiencing massive flooding on the Jersey Shore, where coastal warnings have been issued ahead of the hurricane. So New Jersey and North Carolina, prayers to you for those impacts, those of you who have been impacted by the storm, but it seems like we are, for the most part, in the clear regarding Hurricane Aaron.
That's a good thing.
That's amazing. Oh, my God.
Yeah, so in other news, President Trump met with law enforcement yesterday at the U.S. Park Police facility in Southeast Washington, D.C. That's also located in Ward 8, where the White House claims most of the non-immigration arrests took place. The administration has also referred to that area as the slums, but I'm not going to get too much into that. So Trump thanked the officers for cooperating with the federal takeover of the city and as part of his crime crackdown. And he said that crime has been down since the operation began. Let's take a listen to his comments from yesterday afternoon.
We're not playing games. We're going to make it safe. And we're going to then go on to other places. But we're going to stay here for a while. We want to make this absolutely perfect. It's our capital. And I guess it used to be many years ago safe, but it's certainly not had a very good run. And you got to be strong. You got to be tough. You got to do your job. So I just wanted to thank you all. You're doing incredible. You're incredible people. You make the country run, frankly. You make the whole place run. We're going to have the best capital ever.
Yeah, so shortly after the president spoke, people flooded the streets uptown D.C. for a Defend D.C. rally at 14th and U Street Northwest. Now, Justin Yada Johnson, who I think should be on the show, you guys should bring him up. He's actually one of the organizers of the Don't Mute D.C. Movement. He said, while we are enduring what we're enduring with the surge in feds, we can utilize this moment to uplift the community, to have our voice heard. He went on to say people cannot live in fear, and that's what I see our community doing right now. So we have to continue to curate these spaces so they can feel safe. And the Don't Mute DC movement just has people take the streets, go floods the streets. It's just kind of like a big party. It used to be called Mochella, but for obvious reasons, you can see why that name is no longer. So,
yeah, because that's actually really sad, like what they're doing to the homeless people, cutting their tents, slicing their tents up, dragging them, and and they don't have nowhere for them to go. That's really sad. I'm all for cleaning up homelessness and everything like that, but have somewhere for them to go.
We was talking about this yesterday because Jess brought this point up in the room, and she said what you just said, and I was thinking like, that was the initial call to action from President Trump. The initial call to action was we got to clean the homelessness up in D.C. And then that all of a sudden turned into this, tough on crime thing.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if they just did the tough on crime thing to be able to just push all of the homeless people up.
Right.
Well, you heard in the president's remarks.
To criminalize their homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
He said he coming to other cities, so, take heed. But that's your front page news for 6 a.m. at 7 a.m. We'll talk about
like a homeless tour?
Well, he said he coming
like he getting all of the homeless people out of America?
Well, it'll be under the guise of the tough on crime tour. Yeah, it'll be a tough on crime tour.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Now, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
It's Mike.
Mike, what's up, Mike? Get it off your chest.
What's up, DJ Envy? Yo, I was on. I don't know if you remember me, but I was at your car show. I was the tallest guy in the building, and I gave you my hat, and I was telling you about my brand, Young Heart at 15.
Yeah,
we spread
You had two different hats. You had a black one, and then you had a green or cream or something.
Yeah, well, the orange one.
Yeah,
that's the one I had on my head. But like so. You know, I was wanting to know, did you get that hat? And like, you know,
you gave it to me. I gave it to my daughter. She brought it home to break down what you doing the hats for and what it means to you, because you told me a whole the reason why you were producing those hats.
Yeah. Let's spell. So, Young Heart at 15 is a clothing line, a brand that we spread heart awareness through our clothing line for young athletes in America. And one of our missions is to have heart screening, like echocardiogram, available for these kids to prevent sudden cardiac arrest from happening. You know, I lost my brother back in 2016. He was at Oklahoma State University and made, USA Today. So, I was just, spreading that awareness, and, I would love to, even share my story, more of my story there, at the Breakfast Club. But one of the things is that a lot of people remember my brother, the high school kid that played against John Wall, and they, world star and all that. So, just me shining this light, this movement, it's bigger than the color line, it's a movement. So, this is not talked about in America. So this is my movement. This is what I'm fighting for in America.
Tell them how they can support you and find your story, brother.
Yeah.
They can find my story. They can follow us, follow the brand at Young Hearted 15. Everything spelled out, Young Hearted, the number 15. On the website down now, but, it's just me. It's LLC, trademark, and everything. So.
All right, brother. Good luck with everything. And
how tall are you? You
said
you was the tallest guy in the building. How tall are you? Damn.
Why you hang up on that man?
That was an accident.
In the middle of Jess' question.
I didn't hear Jess' question. What'd you say, Jess?
What's up with you this morning, man?
I didn't hear Jess' question.
How tall is he?
Oh, he's like 6'6", 6'7".
Oh, right, because he said he was the tallest guy.
Yeah, he was tall. He was like 6'6", 6'7".
Dark skin? Was he handsome too?
Hello, who's this?
What you got him in your phone as? TDH?
What's up?
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Hey, what is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you?
Almond.
Hello, who's this?
What's up? This is Eric.
Eric, what's up, man? Get off your chest.
Peace, Eric. How are you?
I'm chilling. I'm about to go to work. Man, I just want to say, man, I work with some people that they cocky, they arrogant, do the job wrong, and I don't know how they made it this far in life, bro. Like, and some of these people got kids. Like, I feel bad for the future, bro.
Give me an example.
Well, I can't tell you where I work. Work a government job, but
got you.
You got people that walk around and they think they taking initiative and they do something and they talk like, yeah, I do this and I do that, but you just did the whole job wrong. Now I got to come behind you and fix everything.
Damn.
Like, really?
Well, thank God the job got somebody like you. The crazy part about it is they'll never get blamed for the bad things that they do, and you'll never get the credit for cleaning it up. That's just the way things are in corporate America.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Have a blessed day,
I
brother.
appreciate everything y'all do every morning. So
Thank you.
You guys are inspiration.
Thank you,
You guys
King.
keep me entertained every day, man.
I appreciate you.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up, wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Envy.
What's up, Trav?
Jess, what's up, baby?
Hey, boo. What's up?
Yes, that's Charlamagne.
Peace, sis. I just thought about you because we just had a caller call in and say that, he have to come up behind people and clean,
You caught that too?
clean things up.
He said, I got to come behind.
I know you had to do that a couple times before you entered, right?
Oh, God.
Charlamagne, leave me alone, okay? I am calling to spread some love today because my parents celebrated 42 years of marriage yesterday, man. So I was going to call to give Big Pam and Big Darren a little shout out.
How old are they?
42 years.
How old are they, if you don't mind me asking?
I think I want to say 62 and 64.
That's amazing, man. That is beautiful.
Yeah,
incredible.
Now, it definitely took a while. I remember being younger. It definitely was a lot of times when my mama did not want him in the house. I mean, once my brother got beat with a broom for letting my daddy through the back door. But you know, for years later,
Shoot, you didn't beat people.
Married.
You didn't beat people with some wood when they came in the back door.
Come on, Trav. You walked into that one though, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm talking about my parents right now, Charlamagne.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. My fault, brother. My fault.
But no, I mean, I just want to make sure that I call and just say, happy anniversary to them. 42 years is a long time.
Congratulations, man. You should take them to Golden Corral. I wish I got these VIP Golden Corral.
I got 2 right here.
You got one?
Yeah, I got 2.
But they for the Bronx though.
Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah, my mama is she a Ruby Tuesdays person. She loves Ruby Tuesdays.
God, my mother is
you go offer her the finest dining restaurant in the world. She gonna say nope. I'd rather go to Ruby Tuesdays.
Ain't no buffet at Ruby Tuesdays. Golden Corral, it's killing.
No,
Ruby
I
Tuesday.
know, but I don't know what it is about people mothers. Like my mother loved Olive Garden and Ruby Tuesday.
Now Olive Garden's now slaps. Them unlimited breadsticks. Now we talking now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trav.
All right, y'all.
All righty now.
Bye.
Get it off
you
your
make somebody
chest.
not even want to be gay no more, yo, because you didn't have to do that. He was talking about his mother and his father.
What?
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now we got the latest with Loren coming up.
LL Cool Bay.
Good morning. Yes, we do.
Girl.
Hey, Jess. Little Nas X.
You see him shout out Charlamagne?
Great segue.
Oh my God.
What? You
Everything is a joke with you.
You can't even plan it on this show.
I'm about to come on here and say Lil Nas X has been hospitalized for a possible drug overdose and arrested and just jokey.
Did you see him shout out Charlamagne?
I saw something.
He shouted out. Don't lie.
Yes, he stretched and he do like
Yo,
no pole.
Charlamagne
Oh, I saw that.
And
Oh,
he
yo,
like,
he was
Charlamagne
definitely
taught-
very much given. That walk ate
shout me
out.
out. Shout
That
out
walk
to Lil
ate out.
Nas X.
He said Charlamagne taught me. You see that?
I wish he did say that.
He is so.
We're going to get into all the
stupid.
things he said because at 4 a.m. stroll in L.A., there was a lot happening.
He was walking down that
Pumping down, okay?
Ready for the party.
Oh, you was ready?
Ready you know what? The latest with Loren
Maybe he was
next.
bricked up watching that video.
Yo, shut up, man. The latest with Loren next is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Going to the Carolinas this weekend too.
What
South
part you
Carolina,
going to?
Columbia.
Okay, salute to the 803 Metro. What's happening? Everybody that listens to us on Hot 103.9 in the Met.
All
I used
white
to be
party.
down there.
Used to be
Lauren
where?
used to do everything.
Columbia.
Ain't never been no Columbia.
My
South
ex
Carolina.
went to Benedict.
Oh, word? Yeah. Dropping the clues bombs with Benedict. That's what's up. Salute to Benedict College.
Why you got to do all the drop the bomb and all that?
Who it is?
How you know I didn't have trauma at Benedict?
Who is the guy, though?
Everything
Come
in your
on,
life,
move
baby.
on.
Hey, yo, Noodles, I need you to do some investigating, man. We need to find out who Loren LoRosa used to date at
They're
Benedict.
gonna
What
find
year
that out
was this?
fast.
What year was this?
Can we go to the latest?
Oh, we
All right,
gonna
let's get to the
find
latest.
out.
Let's get to the latest.
Lauren becoming a straight fast.
Lauren be setting herself up from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So Lil Nas X has been arrested after and possibly OD'd. This happened Thursday. So Thursday at 4 a.m. He was roaming around the streets of LA, and there's a video that a person who was riding down the street recorded of him that TMZ obtained. Let's take a listen to the video of Lil Nas X.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La, la, la. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Ooh. Sean Bankhead taught me that one.
Charlamagne taught him?
No.
Woo! Boy, won't you give it to me, baby? Boy, won't that give it to me, baby? That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem? Break it down, break it down, break it down.
See, you ain't break it down for the people, though. You ain't describe to the people that the man was walking around in cowboy Carter boots and some tighty whities.
Yeah, I was going to do it after, but you're right. I should have said it before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at 4 a.m., Lil Nas was strolling down the street, and he's in Studio City. This is a popular street that he's on, too.
It looked empty as hell.
It was, 4 o'clock in the morning. Huh?
Was it La Cienega? What was it?
No, it was, I'll get the name of the street.
Either way.
You'll know the name, though. It's Lancashire, where all the dancers go to dance.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So he was strolling down the street, and there's a guy riding by who begins to record him. Now, this guy records this video. Yes, he's in the tighty whities and the cowboy boots. There were also people who spotted him who called LAPD and said, hey, there's a nude man walking down the street. He needs some help.
Why y'all ain't never did that to the naked cowboy here in New York? He was dressed just like the naked cowboy. Only thing he didn't have was a guitar. Y'all ain't never called the police on the naked cowboy.
I was thinking the same thing. Did he ever get to a point where, because they said nude, and nude means totally naked.
Like nothing.
Yes.
Like
right.
you're
And be like,
naked.
man, I missed that video. That's the one I wanted to see. I kept Googling it. It never came up.
Shut up, man.
Yeah, so he
Being
did,
serious.
trying to be, right? So he did get to the point where he was naked. So when police officers got there, they tried to basically get him and put him in cuffs. And before they could get to him, he charged at them, but he stripped down naked before he charged at them. So where they were finally
Where that
able
video at?
You see? You want to see that video?
No, for real, because they got all these other. Where that video at?
We don't need to see that
I'm
video.
gonna be honest with you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying though. But we don't see none of that. We only see this 10-minute video of him strolling down the street.
It
or whatever,
saddens
right?
me that I see this video and the first thing I think to myself is publicity stunt. Okay, I'm not saying it is. I don't know if it is. I'm just saying that because it's Lil Nas X and how everything seems like a rollout nowadays to me, it feels like a publicity stunt.
Getting arrested though?
Yeah.
Where's the video?
But where's the mugshot?
Where's the mugshot?
Well, hold on, wait. So TMZ has confirmed, and I'm going to reach out because he's still in jail. He's in jail in Van Nuys. He's been held without no bail.
Having a good time. No, I'm just joking, guys. Sorry.
He's being held without no bail, and probably y'all are.
Niggas said keep me. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Please
Take me
don't
to
let
jail.
me go.
They said when they came to arrest him, he charged at him. Like, he was really,
He was like, yes, y'all finally showed up.
Y'all. What if this was like a mental breakdown?
You're
It's
right.
like a drug thing. The police saw something that made them say it might be a possible OD.
You're absolutely right. But if it's not, we got all bases covered.
Yeah, and Lauren,
Okay,
don't
so
act
you're
like
right,
he
you're
ain't
right.
never do nothing like this before to promote an album.
He has. But the only reason why I'm trying to give him a little bit of
grace.
Grace here is because the police are the people who said, based on whatever they saw, this might be a potential OD. He went to the hospital, got treated, and then he was arrested.
I have
he
no
was locked up.
problem apologizing after the fact. I'm just telling you, for what I see right now, I just don't feel real, and it's his fault because of the things that we've seen him do
in
the past. So when I see it now, I'm like, damn, this could be a publicity stunt.
Yeah. So it's like Lil Boy Cry Wolf. Ain't that what it is?
The Boy Cry Wolf. Yeah.
Where's the mugshot? Where's the video of him getting arrested? Where's the video of him butt naked charging the police? Y'all got everything else, but y'all don't got
all of that.
And then he said Charlamagne taught me.
He said Sean Bankhead, the choreographer.
Sean Bankhead. Yes.
Let me hear it.
Sean Bankhead taught me that one.
Yeah,
Sean Bankhead.
I thought he said Charlamagne.
And he didn't look downtrodden.
He didn't look right.
I mean, he might be.
He didn't look downtrodden. He didn't look. I don't know. I don't
What's
know.
downtrodden?
He don't look like down, depressed.
It
right?
wasn't given. It wasn't given overdose.
But we don't know if he did, what drug he overdosed on.
It could be. It was given. It could be given high.
And then the person who recorded him all that time. Right? Just recorded it. I mean,
just him by himself. You know what I'm saying?
Him.
Ain't no other angle from nobody.
And you were just out there in the middle of the night. What they say it was 3 o'clock in the morning or something?
4 a.m.
4 a.m. And this person is recording him the whole time for blocks and blocks and blocks as well.
Once again,
because that walk was a walk. He walked for a little minute, then he pumped down.
I'm not saying this is a publicity stunt. I don't know. I'm just saying because it's Lil Nas X, it makes me feel like it is. Now, I hope it's not. I would hope nobody would play like this. I would hope nobody would play about having a mental breakdown. I would hope nobody would play about having a drug overdose. I would hope nobody would play about being arrested. But you just never know nowadays.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
And his history of doing things like this does not help him in this case.
That's right.
Well, I will say that there is now another video. There's no sound or anything to it, but earlier that day, around 1:30 p.m. or earlier Wednesday, there's a video now of him in a hotel called Short Stories Hotel in L.A., and he's just wandering aimlessly around the hotel, and then he heads out and he takes his shirt off, and he's just wandering off from the hotel.
Who got that video?
TMZ also has that video as well. So
why do you want all these videos? Go ahead.
No, shut up. I'm trying to figure out if just trying to piece this together here.
So so what they're saying is that whatever this episode was, it began earlier that day. And I mean, I remember I showed Charlamagne yesterday a video from his Instagram, huh?
Well, did he get high again? I mean, what kind of drug is that? That he did that earlier?
Yeah, well,
they were trying to say it was drugs, but like, what was he on? How could he have been high that long?
We don't know yet. We don't know any of the details yet. But I'm sure things will come out.
Well, if he had some type of mental breakdown, if he had some type of drug episode, we're definitely sending him healing energy. But I'm just saying, because it's Lil Nas X and the things that we've seen in the past, it feels like a publicity.
Not going to jail though, but we'll see.
We don't even know. Where's the jail?
You do not know these little millennials, man. I mean, or Gen Z, whatever he is, they will do anything to sell these records, to push these, tracks, whatever,
including go to jail. And they didn't say he overdosed. They said it's a suspected overdose.
They said possible. Yeah.
Possible.
But they took him. Now here's a telltale sign too. They took him to the hospital to be treated, and then took him to jail. He wasn't released. He's still in custody, and they took him to jail. So whatever that drug situation,
released from the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if it was, I mean, he was released. He would have stayed. But I do believe though, because he was charged with a battery on a peace officer. Right. That's a misdemeanor.
Police officer.
Well, it's a police officer, but a police officer is someone I think who comes when something like this is happening and is trying to calm you down, so then that you can be like that type of thing.
Oh, okay.
But I was saying that because it's a misdemeanor, but they're holding him without bail. So to me, that's a little odd. It's like
they're holding him without bail for a misdemeanor.
That's what I'm saying. So like I'm trying to figure out what this is. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna try and call Van Nuys and see what's going on because it's a misdemeanor.
Well, we shouldn't jump to conclusions, but then we wouldn't be a radio show if we didn't. Okay, this is what's we're just content, right? We have to suggest all angles. Discuss all angles.
And I will to y'all point. With Lil Nas X is fair. A lot of people who are talking about this are having the same questions y'all are. So. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. Now, when we come back, we got some front page news, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get back in some front page news. What's up, Morgan?
Hey, y'all. Hey, so let's talk about what's happening in California. First, it was Texas this week. Now, next week, it looks like we'll be following what's going on in California with the Democrats moving forward with their own redistricting efforts. Now, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed the measure on Thursday that calls for a special election aiming to redraw state maps that would most likely give Democrats 5 additional House seats. Newsom says Democrats will take over the U.S. House in the 2026 midterm elections. Let's take a listen to his comments.
They fired the first shot, Texas. We wouldn't be here had Texas not done what they just did. Donald Trump didn't do what he just did. We got here because of his failed policies. Those are being exposed hour by hour, reinforced today by Walmart announcing they'll be raising prices because of the tax increases, because of the tariffs. Because when all things are equal, and we're all playing by the same set of rules, there's no question that the Republican Party will be the minority party in the House of Representatives next year.
So the statewide vote will be held in November. California's redistricting push comes as Texas Republicans move closer to finalizing their own reworked district. Now, on the other side of the aisle, California Republicans are vowing to fight Governor Newsom's attempt at redistricting. Assembly Minority Leader James Gallagher says it's wrong for any state to allow politicians to draw congressional district lines. Let's take a listen from him.
The governor says they're fighting fire with fire. Well, the problem when you fight fire with fire is you burn it all down. Because if we continue down this road, other states will do the same thing, and the only people who will be hurt are the people and their ability to be represented, something that is fundamental to our American experiment. Right? Let's take away the corruption from these seats, because we've already heard, it's been reported, that some may have influenced how those lines were drawn so they could run for Congress.
Yeah, so California state Republicans, of course, are backing Representative Kevin Kiley's House bill that would prohibit mid-decade redistricting nationwide. Meanwhile, in Texas, plans to redraw the congressional boundaries in Texas, which have passed the state house, are now heading towards the Senate. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has vowed to sign that bill, and he's also calling for legislation to impose penalties or punishments for those legislators who are willfully absent from any legislative session. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. And in case you missed it this this week, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says the entire southern border wall will be painted black. Now, Noem made the announcement earlier this week, I believe Tuesday, at a press briefing near El Paso, and says President Trump is making good on his promise to secure the border and crack down on illegal immigration. Let's take a listen to her comments.
That is specifically at the request of the president, who understands that in the hot temperatures down here, when something is painted black, it gets even warmer, and it will make it even harder for people to climb. Today, we have the most secure U.S. border that we've ever had in the history of this nation.
Now, Homeland Security Secretary Noem says the funds for the painting were allocated in the massive spending bill that was already passed earlier this year, and that the pace of the painting is currently a little bit less than a half of a mile a day. So that's what's happening on our southern border. And I'm just going to go ahead and wrap things up because it's Friday. I mean, why not? That's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Y'all can follow me on socials at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app. Visit us at VINnews.com. Thank y'all. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Morgan. And listen, I want to tell everybody today is Friday. So, on Friday, we do the People's Donkey. If you want to give somebody the credit they deserve for being stupid, reach out and touch us right now, 1-800-585-1051. And we do that next hour. But right now,
Ciara will be joining us. We're going to kick it with CC. Her new album comes out today. And her and Charlamagne haven't had the best, let's say, relationship in the past.
I never met Ciara before. Never had a conversation with Ciara.
You never met her?
Not that I remember. I don't think we ever met each other. No,
she's never been on the Breakfast Club.
That's why you was running your mouth like that back in the day.
Oh, I used to definitely slander Ciara back in the day.
Yes, harsh, crazy. Very harsh.
And that's why I hope all the people's donkey go to you.
What? That was so long ago. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
But
she still has trauma because of it.
If she walks in and slaps the shit out of me,
you be out with it?
I understand.
Would you sue her?
Yes.
No, damn.
I would have to. I would understand. But she understands business too.
She got the NFL. She got the NFL.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, we can settle out of court though.
Damn it.
Hey,
all right. When we come back, Ciara will be here. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here as well. And we got a special guest in the building.
Good morning.
Before we start, I just got my daughter sent a message to you, Charlamagne.
What's the message?
So the other day, my daughters were dancing. And my youngest one sent me a text that said, I met Ciara. She spelled it Siera. And I was like, I don't know who that is. I said, you mean the singer dancer Ciara? She was like, yes. I said, go tell him that that my dad knows you.
Yeah.
So she went and you were very nice and she danced for you and everything.
Oh my God.
But she came back with a message. She was like, Dad, Ciara said, make sure that you and Charlamagne are very nice to her when she comes on the show. And then she says, why are you and Charlamagne not nice to her?
Oh, God.
And I was like, that was so long
ago. So now you got
problems
in your household.
Let me tell you, your daughter is insane. Both of you. You have two daughters,
am
I
right?
right?
Two daughters, dancing.
They are incredibly and gifted.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
I'm telling you right now, I mean this. I know something special when I see it. Them little girls are special. I'm telling you, it's insane. My daughter Cena was there watching them, and I love that she was seeing a girl that looked like her, watching your daughters do what they were doing, and I think they hadn't been doing it for too long.
2 years.
Well, what are they doing? If it was salsa and they're Dominican.
It's in their blood. It's in their DNA. No, they were doing gymnastics, and they had two different styles of dancing. They both showed us their shows. They were preparing for some performance.
Yeah, for the next season. I haven't seen their dances yet because I want to see it the first time it goes up.
You got something special going on.
They get busy.
I'm telling you right now.
They get busy.
So it was beautiful to see.
You know what? I love seeing it just because when I go on these dance competitions, it's very rarely black fathers or black kids dancing. When they get on stage and they get busy, they practice all day long. That's all they do. And they get busy.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy to see people saying, pointing at them and them winning. Because that's my best thing. The DJing and this is cool. But going to see them dance is
it's special.
Thank you so much.
No, I literally went home and told Russ. I said, babe, these girls, because we're new to New York. So I'm trying to figure out the places for our kids to, get active and do what they love doing. And I'm like, that was so powerful to see. And especially because, again, the girls look, my daughter, look like my daughter, and she gets to see that. So
it was dope.
Yeah, you should be proud.
Thank you.
But don't be coming in crazy at me like your daughter sitting on spot.
No, she definitely came
I'm
home
ready
and
for
told me
whatever
that.
with
What we
y'all
mean to
this
you?
morning.
What I mean?
What?
Are you dumb?
Listen,
I'm really asking. I don't remember.
that was a good question.
Oh,
How you remember?
That was a
Because
really
he is
good
dumb.
question.
He is mean.
Listen, you know what? When you got your energy in a certain place, you can't remember everything crazy that someone does to you or says about you. But I definitely would always remember Charlamagne along the way in my journey coming up as an artist. But Charlamagne was being Charlamagne. So
I was on drugs.
That's a lie. You was
lying.
not on damn
you
drugs.
You was just ugly back then. And don't try to act like that. No, that was not drugs. That was you.
I went back down some of the pipeline, and we won't say it, but I think you owe her an apology because you was crazy.
Absolutely.
You said you went down Diddy's pipeline, and what happened?
I didn't
Wait,
say
what?
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Y'all look crazy.
What did you say?
Diddy didn't come up. I didn't say nothing about Diddy's pipeline.
Listen, if I did do anything that really offended you and hurt you in any way, Ciara, I do apologize. Sincerely. But I'm not even joking when I say I really don't remember everything.
You want to play the audio? We got some.
No.
No,
You
I'm
really
just
I'm like,
joking.
dang.
No,
I'm
not doing that.
Like you on that type of
No, I'm
time.
just joking. We don't have no audio. We don't have no
I
audio.
only remember one thing. I really do.
You remember one thing. What you want to say? The one thing?
It was what I used to say. Rihanna had the Navy, Beyonce had the Beehive, and Ciara had the Crickets.
Oh my Lord.
That's the
was
only thing I
disgusting.
personally remember.
That's crazy. Well,
But
crickets are chirping loud, ain't they?
Yes, they
They
are.
sure are, because they the
We still
loudest
here.
insect.
We still here.
Yes.
Well, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling real blessed. Feeling excited. This is release week, so it's crazy. I've been doing it independently, so it's a beast. Like I'm literally nonstop. I'm out here grinding like it's the 2000s right now. So it's crazy. I really feel excited though. I'm ready to get this project out, and I'm happy to be here.
How was your move to New York?
It's amazing. It's different when you come to New York. It's one thing to come as a performer, but to come here, to live, like it's a whole different like feeling. Like it's a whole different perspective, and then also seeing New York through our kids' eyes. It's really cool. Sienna we were preparing the clothes that we were packing, and Sienna had this really fancy pink outfit, and she goes, I said, Cece, Mama, that's a lot going on. She's like, Mom, we're going to New York.
Like she
so
knows.
then she ready. She like, what we doing, but to be able to be here with our family, obviously football is the reason why we're here. It's exciting, but New York feels more calm from this perspective. Because I think if like you're a visitor, like New York is like bright lights, all this, but now it's like, okay, wait, how are we going to survive? What are we going to be doing? Like, how are we going to live? Like, whole different perspective, but I love it. We love our date nights here, the food. They say you'll never have enough food in a lifetime eating in New York. So I've been loving the restaurant options. There's so many. I didn't realize how much community that has grown, the communities that are creative have grown here, like with playgrounds and stuff. There's so many playgrounds, but you only see that because now I have kids, so I see it differently. So I'm just excited, and everything you want to find is right here. The beauty supplies, like everything is all here, so I'm excited.
I will say it's calm now until the Giants start losing.
Shut up.
That's why I feel like Russell deserves better.
not losing.
Like seriously, the Giants are going to be terrible.
No, they're not.
It's not going to be his fault.
Let me
They're
tell
just a
you.
terrible
No.
organization.
Let me tell you right now. I love you dearly, but you cannot look at me and tell me that the team my husband's going to be on is going to be terrible. I'm just not going to allow that.
Oh,
you
don't
can
know
feel
that?
what you want to feel, though. It's all
His
good.
Cowboys are trash.
And I understand.
That's what it
Listen,
is.
I understand. The history that franchises, they evolve and they go through things, but we're going to speak life over here.
There you
So
go.
I speak life over Russ. I think he's going to have a great season. The Giants, though?
Nah,
Giants look good.
nah. It's all right. You can feel how you feel, but it's going to be great.
We're going to be good.
Is there a part of you that ever wants him to retire?
No. I want for him to do it when he wants to do it, but I think he still has a great story to tell. He's been so fortunate to, done all that he's done and, defied many odds. And so I think he's still got a lot more amazing football left in him. And so I'm just excited, to support him. But whenever he wants to do that, it's organized chaos in our house, because his world goes, my world goes. So it's like a really like crafting of schedules to make everything like, work and make sense. But we're having fun right now. And I really love football too. So I enjoy it. I enjoy watching him do his thing.
Sometimes people say like, Ciara has more headlines for her relationship than her music. Does that bother you, or do you just lean into it?
No, I think people are entitled to what they feel. I mean, that's up to you and what you want to feel. But I'm out here living. I'm living my life, and I I mean, a part of living in front of the world is you're going to be open to people having opinions, but that's all right. You're entitled to it, you know? So I don't really worry about those things because I am doing a lot. I am a mom. I am a wife. I am an entrepreneur. I am an artist. So you're going to say many things about me, and that's all good.
We're still kicking it with Ciara. Jess.
You have been outside. It's been great seeing you in these spaces where you dancing. I grew up to you dancing. And that's the thing. You have not aged a bit, by the way. But
thank you.
You have really been like doing your thing when it comes to promoting CC, right? So let's get into the album.
Yeah.
The name of it is called CC.
Yep.
And that's who you are.
That's my nickname.
It's personal to you, right? So in this album, we're going to be getting an inside look on.
Yeah, so it's really more so just my token of appreciation. You know, it's been 21 years since my first album, you know, and so to be sitting here with the same passion and joy that I had as a little girl growing up, starting off my career, and to still be here with opportunity and to still be, you know, fortunate to have some of the best fans in the world. You know, when people see me in the streets, they say, well, hey, CC, I'd be like, hey, girl. But it feels real personal when someone calls you by your nickname. And my fans have done that. And honestly, like I said, doing it independently, I would not be here if it wasn't for my fans. I would not be here if I didn't have the love and support that I've had over the years. And so it's just really a token of appreciation from me to my fans to give them this project, but also, again, tying it back to CC because that's what they call me. So it's real personal for me. But it really is like, it's an attitude of gratitude. Like it's not easy to, you know, to stand tall and to be still going at this rate and to have the level of support that I've had is like, it's just such a blessing, you know? So you can't listen to the Charlamagnes of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you do, then you won't, you know what I'm saying? You won't level up, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know? So,
but do you like the independent route? Because everything falls on you now. It's not, there's no longer a labels, no longer label pushing the record. You got to go out there, kiss baby, shake hands. You got to do all that.
No, it's amazing. Listen, now it's a grind. Like I said, I'm grinding like it's a 2000. Like we outside. Like I go from the stage to the classroom to the football field to support Russ, to be here this morning with you guys, and then I hit my son's teacher up to talk about his Spanish exam thing he has to do. Like it's nonstop. But I love the independent route because one, there's nothing better than owning your masters, right? There's nothing better than ownership. Like you think about the math of what it is for us as artists, it is hard to do the traditional route for a long time. To me, it's not sustainable for long-term, you know, purposes. So mathematically, it's definitely much better. But I love that when I have an idea, I can activate on it when I want to, how I want to, and I may not get it right. I may swing, I may fail, but I like my batting average. You know, being able to do it my way. And I've been very fortunate that over the years, even when I was signed to majors, all my big moments, I was like, this is the moment. Like I've always been that voice. I've always betted on myself, but now I get to reap my full benefits of when I do take that big risk and make that big bet. So I like it this way. It's like I said, it's not easy, but it's a good feeling though. I feel empowered like more than ever in my life. And also too, you know, like where there's sync opportunities, like Level Up is a song that keeps on giving. It's almost 3 times platinum. I don't know how many billion streams of that song alone. I say it's a gift that keeps on giving because I get these unique sync opportunities that just don't stop. And I don't have to go through these channels for approval. I don't have to like get someone's like, you know, is this okay? Is it not? It's like, no, I like it. I want to do it. Let's do it. Yes. You know? And so it's a great feeling.
And I just want to remind you too, I was on drugs and alcohol and a little bit ugly, like Jess said. I just want to keep stressing that.
He might have sipped a little something this morning. Though. You know, came in like hot. You know, coming in hot.
Just to see the excitement in your face when you talk about your music, like have you ever had a moment, right, where when somebody plays something for you, but even the making of this album, right, and you were like, no.
Yeah, no, we have those moments, but it's funny because you know how you hear artists say like they have hundreds of records. I don't record tons of records. I've never done that. I've always been very intentional about the songs that I've written or record for my records. So I don't have a lot of leftover records. But if I start a record I'm not feeling, I'll just be like, like nah, you know. And sometimes you do get songs where you're like, that's not for me. So yes, do I have those moments? But I will say all in all, I'm lucky that I get to write on a lot of my records. So, you know, if I'm not feeling the vibes, I'm just gonna cut it short, you know. But yeah.
Do you preview your music for hubby or your husband?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He knows and sees everything. Like, even when I'm like in the process of thinking about stuff, the thing about Russ that I don't think people know is like he obviously he's amazing on the field, but his creative mind is like insane.
Wow.
Like he actually has really incredible ideas that he'll throw my way. And like he's in it with me, which is so fun. Like
Russ don't seem like a dancer to me. It don't seem like he dances. It doesn't seem like he's dancing.
Listen, I say he dances really nicely in the pocket.
Okay.
You get it? You know what I'm saying? But he actually has a nice little groove. It was funny because the other night, him and all the QBs, he had invited the fellas to come out, the QB room to come out. And they were all jamming, and like Jameis was like, Russ, I know you had that in you, like but he can sauce a little bit, it's cute.
Question, and this is not how I feel, so don't take it from me. No, when you hear people say
he's so funny because he be over there waiting, like
just waiting.
No,
to
not to be rude.
Let me mess this up.
Yeah. What you want to ask?
People say Russell Wilson is corny. What's your honest reaction?
Oh my gosh, that I don't have to even reply to that because like. That why would I even respond to that? You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I know, and that's all that matters. But he is the most amazing human being you could know. The smartest, most intelligent black man that I have ever known. And what you see with him is really who he is. And so it's beautiful, it's different. But I don't.
Doesn't bother him though. Doesn't bother him because I feel like he gets it because he takes care of his wife.
And we've had conversations up here as men saying like, I don't understand why why he gets called a simp.
Well, I think it depends on who's.
Wait.
Who's the man saying it?
Well, Channing Crowder said it once.
No, we ain't gonna call no names.
She wasn't saying names.
She
wasn't saying names. She was like, what kind of guy is saying it?
I'm not gonna go down a specific lane because I don't want to. I'm just saying who's the man saying it, right? It's like someone saying a person doesn't love someone, but have you ever loved someone right? Have you ever been loved right? So sometimes people, to me, speak out of pocket because they just don't know. So for me, it's versus being mad about it, just be like, God bless them. God bless them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah.
Because it's obviously something that they're lacking.
It's just, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but it's like, I don't have to live my life to prove anything to anybody, right? And so I think, sometimes too, people have a perspective just because of how they see life. And that just may be their way. But, to me, too bad for them if they want to live life a certain way and love people a certain way. Right. Too bad for them.
The Atlanta never wants to come out of you? Like one time, like the Atlanta just say, yo, suck my from the back like that. Atlanta never just
First of all, that's New York.
That's
nasty. In Atlanta, that's a good time.
Listen. Oh my gosh, you are silly. Let me tell you, do I want to say stuff sometimes? Absolutely. But is it worth it? No. What Michelle say, when they go low, we go.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta take it to hell with them too, though.
Yeah, but is it really worth the breath? Like, I think about how many people I've seen come and I've seen go. And I leave it there.
So you telling me Ciara got a prayer, but she don't got a curse?
No.
Ciara don't ever just curse somebody out like.
Dude, she don't got a curse, no. But will she curse? Yeah. Pull up on me a certain way, I might pop out. But no. Honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. How I'm trying to live my life, it doesn't have space for like a negativity. It just doesn't. Like, you cannot. Like, if you're trying to go to a certain height, that stuff is like down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like wisdom has showed me, like, you ain't gotta respond. People respond for you. Like, just watch those that have things to say about you. Just watch it. Like, they'll respond for you. They'll do it to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
We're still kicking it with Ciara. Loren.
I was going to say, I saw that a lot, people responding for you and taking up for you guys when people were having a debate about Russ being a stepdad or not, like early on. And people were like, why is that an issue? Like, why is their family unit an issue for you? A lot of people had that conversation. Yeah. And you stayed quiet the whole time. You handled that.
Yeah, you ain't got to talk about that. There's beauty in love. It all comes back to love. I think people, when they talk about that type of stuff, they forget about what matters the most in the situation. It's the child. Right? It's not about the adult conversation of it all. Is the child being loved how they should be loved? That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know, like, the beauty in a blended family, right? There's no greater feeling than my kids all feeling together and waking up and feeling loved the same. That is a blessing, So, and I think that every child deserves to feel that kind of love that I get to see my kids have.
Yeah.
And so, I think when things are new to people, it just creates great conversation. But sometimes conversation is great. Because sometimes conversation also opens up things for people to really talk about things that they probably wouldn't talk about, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, like I said, at my time when I was a single mom, I think a lot of women were able to see my journey to be able to be like, just me finding my way as a woman, right? And I thank God that He's blessed me with this special love that I have. But I think there's, again, it goes back to why do I have this platform, right? It's like if I can inspire someone in any kind of way, that to me is success, right? Yeah. And so I think oftentimes you don't know what that's like until you're in that position, right? And you're like, oh, this is my life. Okay, let me figure this out. But I mean, it's a gift when, I think women can know life doesn't stop at a situation for you, right? Life can evolve and grow how you want it to. And as it relates to families and men, right? There's a difference between boys and men, okay? And to me, men love a certain way. They have a certain standard of how they love and choose to love and do things, and I feel blessed that when I look at my husband, that standard is is top tier, right? It's like my dad's love, right? That's the truest love I've known from a man,
wow.
And so to see that is such a blessing. But I love that my kids, when they look up at each other and, future out him and Amora are our baby girl, he's the sweetest with her, or Sienna, and just how and how they all interact with each other is love. That's all that matters, right? So conversation is good, though. Sometimes it opens up things, and hopefully it helps others.
Well, I would like to say that is the most perfect ponytail I've ever seen.
Oh my God!
Because it's moving like Doctor Strange cape. Doctor Strange cape moves with him.
No,
I'm saying
Doctor Strange cape. What is that? Doctor Strange. What is that?
Marvel.
Okay, yeah.
Cape had a life of its own. So it's certain times when you talk,
it's in its own world.
It's moving with your emotions.
It's not stiff. It's good. That means it's nice.
It's unbelievable. But I want to ask you too. You said something earlier that made me think about something. Do you think black women in entertainment are allowed to evolve gracefully, or do we only celebrate them when they're young and messy?
No, man. I think. Do I think people like when people are sad? Yeah. But I think about women that are rocking it. People do celebrate you. I think as a community, though, just outside of artistry, I do think that the more we can support each other, the better we will be. And I think historically, because of what we've been through, historically as a culture, as a race, you're conditioned to go mine. You're conditioned to you don't want to share so much. Yeah. And what I've noticed in my communities of friends, sometimes that don't look like me, they will call me and be like, "Hey, Ciara, do you need help with how can I help you?" Right? That's a very common question I get asked. And I feel blessed to have the friends that I do. And it makes me want to do that for people that look like me. Because we need that. It's a real thing. Think about just why we always be fighting crazy in our communities. We have more fights, I think, and again, I could be wrong, but just the culture of us, we got that rah-rah. It's just in us. And I think there's something about history that's predisposition us that way, where it's how do we evolve together, how do we eat together, right? It's a real thing. I feel very blessed to have the friend circles that I do, and it's Jewish community, the way that they rock with each other is crazy amazing. The Latino communities, the way they rock is beautiful. By the way, I'm Blexican. I'm learning my Spanish, so I say I'm black and Mexican.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm learning my Spanish.
My daughter is Blexican. It's her birthday
Blexican.
today. Yeah.
Come on, cumpleaños feliz.
She don't know.
Oh, she don't know
She
it?
just lost.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. Hola. Okay, we can start. Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo
está? Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Yeah, ¿y tú?
Okay.
Taco Bell.
Oh, no.
Don't play with
Charlamagne is muy loco. Muy loco. Sí,
yeah.
sí.
Yeah.
No.
I know that was a curse. That one is a curse.
No, but you think about that love, right?
Yeah.
Let's lift each other up, in our big moments. Let's celebrate each other. Let's not even don't worry about, I think sometimes you can get a little distracted if you don't feel like things are moving at the pace you want them to. But it's celebrate the next one. Your time's gonna come. the more we can do that together, the more we win.
I want to know what the conversation was with you and Rihanna when y'all patched it up.
Oh,
like,
so
what did that look like?
I would say patch it up. Like, it wasn't like a patch up conversation. But, we actually saw each other at the Met Gala. And it was her, ASAP, me and Russ. And we were all just chatting it up and, talking about kids and more kids. And just like normal, just like girls would do. Yeah. So that was really sweet. It was the best energy. And Cece got love for Riri.
So you didn't even bring up the old stuff. You didn't even bring it up.
No, because you're like,
it's so
long ago. Yeah, it's like babies.
Yeah, who y'all are now.
Yeah, she sent me this really sweet message like a while ago before we saw each other, and she was like saying, "I'm so proud of you," and I thought that was so sweet, for her to say that, and I really respect her. Like, I admire what she's doing and what she's done. Like, I remember us meeting each other for the first time, as babies, and I started a little bit before her, but to see how she's like leveled up and like built her empire, like to do that in our industry is not easy. And she's putting on for Barbados, as she would say, in such a big way. And I think us women, we're just like, we're women, and like grown, like, so it's all that kind of energy. Yeah.
But that thumb thugging on Twitter used to be fun to watch. Man.
Oh my God.
I remember when I got punched in the back of the head and Ciara had a field day.
Those tweets.
Ciara.
You remember that?
I remember that because I was laughing because I'm like, you know what? I deserve it. And she was like, I bet you them Adidas. You ain't using Adidas that day. I don't Adidas that day.
Listen, you gotta get Charlamagne with something, yeah. Cause this man right here.
Was you
oh my
still
God,
getting high and ugly back then?
Yeah, I was definitely getting high back then.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. No, listen, you gotta listen. The Charlamagnes of the world, I tell you, you don't forget them. That's what I do, though. You don't forget them, and you be like, just let something have something. Not let something, but if something happen, you be ready to be like, hey,
Where them crickets now?
Yeah, where them crickets at now? Actually, I see the crickets, and they ain't saying nothing.
Well, this is my last question. If you stripped away all the titles, superstar, wife, mom, who is Ciara at her core today?
She a boss.
Love that.
Yeah, no, she a boss. No, I mean, I say a woman of ambition on a mission. That's always my jam. She's trying to figure it all out. Just trying to grind every day, figure it out. I'm a woman that loves to serve. I love to give, and I love to live.
Well, let's get into a joint off the album. What you want to hear?
Let's go. Okay, we're going to play this song that I'm excited about. I told y'all the video is out today. And it's my song, Dance With Me, featuring my boy Tagoe. Hey. And check it out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, next time you see my daughter, tell her we was nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to tell her.
Because she was on me.
She's so cute. She said, I think you know my dad. And I said, yeah. She said, DJ Envy. I was like, yeah, I know your dad. I was like, oh my gosh. And they showed up. I was like, that might not be your dad.
I definitely can't dance like that. I definitely can't dance like that.
No, I'm messing with him. I'm messing with you.
It's Ciara.
She's like, they look black. That can't be Envy. Yo, shut up,
man. Pick up the new album, CC, out today.
Yeah.
It's Ciara. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Yes, morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fat.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
What was the latest?
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So yesterday, Hernandez Govan, who prosecutors are calling the mastermind behind Young Dolph's murder, was found not guilty of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. A jury deliberated for a little under 3 hours, and then Govan was let free to go.
Why? Why? What was the reason?
So they basically looked at the communications that were submitted by the government, which were like text messages and phone calls, because and said that there wasn't any evidence there that linked Govan to being the person that set this whole thing up, offered to pay the money after they took the alleged money that was on the streets to kill anybody from Paper Route Entertainment. Basically, they're saying that the government didn't do a good job of proving that case. There's echo. So they're saying that they didn't prove the case. What they were alleging was that Govan was the person who actually heard about the hit from they're alleging it was from Juk, who is Yo Gotti's older brother that passed away, and that he then called these two younger guys, Cornelius and Justin Johnson, and said, look, if y'all do the hit on anybody from Paper Route Entertainment, I'll split the money with y'all a certain way. And then according to according to Cornelius, who was actually like the star like testifier witness in this case, he says that Govan actually was the person that even put him onto this. He said he didn't know that there was a hit. He said that he didn't know anything about this, and that he had never spoken to anybody outside of this besides Govan, but they're saying that he didn't prove the case. Govan's attorneys are saying that all that was a lie, and that Cornelius is just a person that is testifying because he wants to go home. He wants to get lesser charges as well, and that originally he had claimed that he had spoken to Juk to get the money and to do this whole thing. But to answer your question, they're just saying that they didn't do a good job of proving their case.
I'll tell you what, if I was that guy, I wouldn't stay in Memphis.
That's what he said yesterday.
Because even though a court of law found him, not guilty, if the streets think he's guilty, the streets gonna do what they do. I wouldn't stay in Memphis if I was him.
Well,
first thing he said.
Yeah, Hernandez Govan, after court and his attorneys spoke to press about that. They spoke to ABC 24 Memphis. Let's take a listen.
This is what your justice is in Memphis. So if you're black and poor, you got a problem.
So this was Mr. Govan, how do you feel? You have this stress taken off your shoulders.
Yeah, have my life back.
What's the first thing you plan to do?
Go hug my son.
Mr. Govan, you haven't smiled all this week, but obviously you have a lot to smile about. Just tell me just about what you're feeling in right now.
It's kind of hard to explain the feeling of getting your life back. I'm just blessed, and I'm just ready to go see my son.
What was going through your head when you were waiting for the verdict this morning?
Nervousness, but I got a team around me that was very confident and supportive, so without them it wouldn't be no me. I just want to thank again Manny, Robert, Haley, Beth, Handel.
You heard your attorney say if you're black and poor in Memphis, this is what happens. What would be your words of advice?
Leave Memphis.
Damn.
Do you plan on leaving Memphis, sir?
Of course.
And I think his lawyer did it for pro bono, right? His lawyer did it for free, right? I thought I read that too.
Yeah, I saw that, yes. Because he didn't have a lot of resources, and they felt like the attorney said, because he sat in jail for, I believe it was 9 months, and the attorney said that they felt like the jury felt empathy for him because he didn't have resources, and the media, because of the heightened media around this case, they felt that the jury looked at it and said, you have this person with no resources that there isn't really strong evidence against, so we're gonna let him walk. And because the jury came back so fast, they feel like they did their job, like they did exactly what they needed to do.
Did you speak to Dolph's wife? Because I know y'all are close.
I just hit her up and said, I saw everything and just sending you some love, but she hasn't responded. I didn't expect her to.
Right.
One of the reports I read said that his family that was in court was, of course, devastated.
I'm sure.
And I saw yesterday Key Glock had posted, but then deleted, like on X, My City Failed Me. He deleted it though, not too long after that. So I mean, as you can imagine, like this is not something. What would she say?
It's
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody involved need to be held accountable. Like everybody need to be in jail. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, one of the shooters is in jail, and Cornelius testified against him as well. And then Cornelius is also facing the time in jail that he will do as well. So
yeah, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, but in other news, going back to some music news, so Offset has finally dropped Chiari, and I've been listening to the project. I think I'm like four songs short of listening to the whole album, but it's good. People are saying that this is like one of his best releases. So he's released a couple different songs, but he has a song called Never Let Go, which is a tribute to Offset, and he has Move On, which he talked about, and we talked about up here, is a
tribute to Takeoff.
I'm sorry, it's a tribute to Takeoff. Yes, and then he has...
You've been confusing your black men all week. I just want you to know that.
Oh my God, she definitely thought Mike Jennings was Johnny.
That's the TMZ in you.
I'm going to stay focused.
Wow.
I am staying focused.
Wow. Stay focused, Lo.
You know
Stay
what?
focused, Big Lo.
And then he has Move On, which is a song about closing the chapter with Cardi. So let's take a listen. And he also dropped the video to Never Let Go, and it's a fire. Like the visual it's a great visual, even though it's a very sad song. Let's take a listen to Never Let Go, the tribute to Takeoff.
That's John Legend, right?
Yes, it's featuring John Legend.
John Legend got the eulogy voice, boy.
Yes, he
you hear me?
Yeah, and the setup of the visual, John Legend is there. He's playing the piano. minutes. You see Offset, he's going through the motions of all, just feeling the song and feeling the emotions that he's been living with for this time.
I haven't listened to the album yet, because the albums be coming out at midnight. I'm an old man. I be asleep. I don't want to hear all that hippity hop in the morning.
I usually listen on the way in. That's what I usually listen on.
Y'all gonna hippity hop, right, Jess? You heard it.
I'm gonna listen to it this afternoon.
I think y'all gonna like it. I think he has a mixture of something for us. Then he got some vibes on there for he got some real rap on there as well too. But he did another song that I mentioned and we talked about here. Jess, I know you talked about this. Move On, which is him closing the chapter with Cardi B.
Oh, okay, so Offset got personal on this album.
Yeah.
Hold on, did he say you got your get back, I got my get back, but it's 50-2?
Yeah, 50-2.
Who up?
Yeah, I know.
Who winning the game? Who up? Who winning the series? 50-2 is crazy.
It wasn't clear in the song.
So shady talking about his new girl don't need a lace.
You heard that? Long hair don't need no lace. Cardi got long hair too and don't need a lace. But I mean, I caught that line though. That line was a line. I was like, okay,
stuck on 50-2.
That's all you stuck on.
You been supposed to tap out, man. Give me the controller back, man. Take the controller out the PlayStation. 50-2.
No, the album is good. I don't know. It wasn't really clear in the song.
I'm going to listen to Offset as soon as I get in the car.
Please do.
Yo, you are messy, yo.
Why? I want to hear more context to the song.
At first, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear all that hippity hoppity now. As soon as I get in the car,
I need to listen.
I said I don't want to hear all that hippity hip hop first thing in the morning when I wake up. When I wake up and set my intentions and say my prayers and all of that, I need to,
I feel you.
Yeah, I do that.
He is a walking contradiction because you get so mad because we play songs like Residuals and Snooze and Holy Blindfold and all that, but now you don't want to hear.
He want boots on the ground in the morning.
When we first get up at 4 5
All right.
Well, wait,
ladies.
I gotta say something before we wrap.
All right.
So today, posting to the latest with Loren LoRosa, the podcast will be my 100th episode.
Congratulations!
Hey,
thank you.
Congratulations, LL Cool Baby.
I had to bring my cue cards to make sure I got everything right. So, 100th episode, we are at 5 million downloads, and in this 100th,
nice.
Oh, some people want to hear me.
Huh?
Oh, because you act like you don't. So in this 100th episode, we have a recap of my favorite moments, including an interview that I did with Golden Brooks, Maya from Girlfriends. It's audio only. You can't watch this. You have to go listen. So go and download, if you have not already, the latest with Loren LoRosa, the podcast. Come and flash back to the journey with me because it has been a journey. But yes, my lowriders are here with me.
Congratulations.
Money.
Get out my face.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
LL Cool Baby getting money. And listen to Brilliant Idiots this week. Loren LoRosa is on Brilliant Idiots, and Loren LoRosa, for whatever reason, decided to tell y'all about the other video I got. I never said anything about it.
With my man.
I've never said anything about the other video. I got 2 videos of Loren LoRosa. I never said anything. She was under pressure for some reason and just decided to tell everybody what was on the video.
It wasn't under pressure. I was just happy and talking about my man. And yeah, we gonna talk about it.
Say his name. Say his name.
For what? We gotta wrap up.
All right. Up next, Donkey of the Day. Charlamagne opens up the line Fridays. 800-585-1051. If you want to give somebody Donkey of the Day, call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same. It's your time to nominate a donkey of your own.
Remember now, it's how they choose.
Call in now. 800-585-1051.
Donkey of the Day for Friday, August 22nd is the People's Donkey. This is where we allow people to call in and give folks the credit they deserve for being stupid. Whoever you want to give the biggest hee-haw to, you can do that right now. So, good morning. Who do you want to give Donkey of the Day to?
I want to give it either to Charlamagne or Dr. Umar.
What? What did I do?
Okay,
wait, turn your radio
down.
You
what you did.
Turn your radio down first,
okay.
Mama. Then go ahead.
Okay, Alexa, stop. Okay, Alexa. Okay, what you did is Dr. Umar went and now is trying to get women to date him for $500 dinner with Umar, and you never even talked about it, Charlamagne.
You know why? Because when I first saw the video, I thought it was AI. I didn't know.
Oh, no, it's real.
Okay, I see that. What y'all want me to do, though?
No, talk about it. You never talked about it.
Well, you know why? Because Dr. Umar is supposed to be on Breakfast Club soon. So, I kind of wanted to talk about it with him.
He also lost funding.
I saw that. I see that the school might be going up for auction because he's behind on some bills and some stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot to talk to Dr. Umar about. But if you ask my opinion, I've already said it. I don't think Dr. Umar was scamming anybody. I just think Dr. Umar, wasn't on top of his business. And I think that sometimes when you're taking on the task of opening up something like, your own school, it takes a village to do something like that.
A lot of money.
And a lot of money. And I don't know if he actually, had that village around him,
Yeah.
What's wrong?
But like I said, you didn't talk about the subject. That's what got me. I'm like,
talking about it now.
Now you are, but only because I said something.
No, I talked about it on my podcast, The Brilliant Idiots, a couple weeks ago. Actually,
she wanted you to give him donkey for charging women $500 to date him.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Well, have a good one, Mama.
You selling roller coaster glasses?
No, I'm not.
What you mean?
Stop. I sell other glasses. I sell Messy Visions, and you can get them for 20% off if you use the promo code WAKE. These are the ones I just had on, y'all. These are called the Novas. They are for the LGBTs and the straight people, just not trying to exclude anybody, but these are super dope.
Okay.
And they're
Rainbow
only
colors. I love it.
With an extra 20% off if you use the promo code WAKE.
Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Timothy out of Fort Lauderdale.
Timothy out of Fort Lauderdale. Who you want to get the biggest hee-haw to, sir?
I want to get a big hee-haw to all the females in Fort Lauderdale.
All of them?
Damn.
All of them.
Damn, so what, you switching sides? You going to be strictly bussy now?
Nah, hell nah.
So
it's just these females nowadays, they don't know how to be independent. They feel like they need a man for money. You do not need no man for money. Get your own hustle on. Whatever a man do for you, that's just a bonus. Amen.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling, brother.
Yep.
Now, that's the first time I've heard. I don't think I ever heard a man tell a woman to be independent. He usually want to depend on him.
He's sick of them.
Like, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, yo, this is D from Latson.
Latson, South Carolina?
Latson, South Carolina, Tall Pines representative.
843, what's happening? Who you want to get the biggest hee-haw to?
Man, I need whoever ain't listened to that new JID album to get the biggest donkey. That goes so crazy.
That new JID album is tough, man. Real tough.
It's super tough. Whoever ain't listened to it, whoever ain't stream it, whoever ain't give it a shot, they need donkey. Donkey of the week.
Yeah, it's called God Does Like Ugly. You know what I mean?
God Does Like Ugly. Yo, I got that on Spotify right now.
Jid album is dope. He got a big single to me, the joint with Irv Gang and Skate. He got another good record. What's the word with Justine Reyes? What's her name? Jessie Reyes. Jessie Reyes on it.
Yeah, that was tough. The one with Clipped on it, super tough.
Salute to JID's team, man. He got a good team. His management, Barry, and everything else. He's just one of these guys that's on a label that sucks because these labels don't know how to promote artists anymore. That's just the truth of the matter. I was looking at his numbers. I think he did like 30-something thousand. It's like, yo,
you'll build somebody up to break them down.
No, Jid is dope. It ain't his fault.
No, I'm talking about the label. Yeah, you be in these labels.
Because the label, they didn't do a good job with Jid's album at all. Like Skate should be all over the radio. The song with Jesse Reed should be all over the radio. And I don't know. As far as like the promo and the marketing, I just feel like they should be doing more for these artists. Man, this is a great album that Jid got. God Don't Like Ugly. Who's he signed to anyway? I forgot. I can't remember.
Say Capital.
It ain't Dreamville. I know it's Dreamville, but who's the major label?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Interscope. Y'all suck. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. How are you? This is Ebony.
Hey, Ebony. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I am blessed, black, and highly favored. Who you want to get the biggest hee-haw to?
I actually want to give the biggest hee-haw to Jess. I want to give the biggest hee-haw to Jess.
Jess Hilarious.
Yes, Jess Hilarious.
Okay.
Hi, Jess. Are you listening?
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Yes, I seen a recent comment on Instagram that you actually made towards a big girl that I didn't really agree upon. What was that about, Jess?
What you said about the big girl?
She was a content creator. I thought she was a content creator, being funny. She did the Chris Brown It Depends challenge, and she was outside of a Wendy's or Burger King or one of them fast food restaurants, and she was doing it. So I assumed that she was a comedian. And the comment I said, you know how he starts off the verse, you bad as hell. I said, I know the song ain't say you fat as hell. I treat you bad, and she chose to put my comment over top of a video of her working out, like I posted on that because she's on a weight loss journey. I didn't know that. So
why are you mad at that girl?
You're not really a donkey, Jess, but I expect better out of you.
You expect better out of a comedian?
I don't know how people do that, but I definitely understand. I appreciate the concern for the big squad, and I apologize to her.
Yes, thank you guys.
Are you a big girl? Are you a big girl?
Yes.
No, I ain't no big girl.
I know she not. I know she not.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, thank you for calling. You can't even go get a 20-piece saucy nugget combo in peace nowadays without Jess Hilarious coming through making goddamn jokes. All she wants is a little baconator. You don't say nothing to people in here that eat all the bacon.
What?
Yo, I don't
What'd you
know.
say?
Listen, shut up.
How much?
Yo, I made a video apologizing about
I seen
it.
that. I thought it was a joke video, so I didn't even listen to it. Because
Yo,
you said I apologize.
nobody took me serious. I actually jumped in her DM and I apologized to her first, and she wasn't trying to hear, and because she thought I was apologizing because I was being canceled. I'm like, yo, I get canceled every week. That's nothing. I don't even apologize to people. So if Jess Hilarious is in your DM talking about she's sorry, you better believe it. Because then it's going to happen.
You know what's so crazy? I saw every single one of those videos and did not make a connection. Like I didn't get to watch Jeff's video. I just saw everybody saying the laughing emoji saying Jess was clowning the big girls. But I saw the other video of the girl going in the Wendy's, and I saw the video of the girl boxing. But she had a bunch of comments of people.
Yeah, that's what she. So when people make fun of her or negative comments, she posts them over top of a video of her working out, and she lost like a lot of pounds, and she gonna lose a lot more. But I didn't know that she was on a weight loss journey, like taking it serious. I thought listen, when you are big or ugly or skinny or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you put content out there. And you're doing it in a funny, comedic way, you gotta expect things like that. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I saw her dancing in the Wendy's. I thought she was making fun of herself.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I chimed in like, "Oh, my turn," and she ain't like that.
Damn. Well, listen, if you really want to apologize, we got some VIP passes to Golden Corral here in the Bronx. Man. No, we do. We got them right here. Let me hold it in, so people don't think I'm joking. Salute the Golden Corral. That's my favorite buffet place. We got the freaking, look at right here. We got it for you right here. BR VIP guest, the only one for everyone. Free buffet and beverage. What's the young lady name?
Until December.
Her name is Jay Savage with 4 E's on Instagram.
Jay Savage with 4 E's and 7 L's. We have here. Okay, a BR VIP guest, free buffet and beverage card for you.
Because they got healthy stuff at Golden Corral too, so they'll just think it's
but it's a buffet.
We're gonna mail it to you. Tell Jay Savage, hit us up. We're gonna mail it to you.
Oh my goodness! All right, well, that's your donkey, man.
Yes, it is.
All right, when we come back, Kem will be joining us. R&B singer Kem, and we're gonna talk to him next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here with us as well. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
His new single comes out this Friday. Give My Love, ladies and gentlemen. Kem, welcome.
What's happening?
How you feeling, brother?
I'm good. How's everybody?
Blessed, black, and highly favored, sir.
There you go.
Man, you are a legend. You know how many people love you, man?
Yeah.
He said yes. He said yes.
He said yeah. I say that with gratitude, though.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
It's gratitude, man. It's gratitude to be doing what I do for a living for over 2 decades, and I don't feel like I'm done yet. That's really, really a blessing.
Why do you think you have the connection with the audience that you do? Is it because you bare your soul? Is it because you're so vulnerable? Is it because they can, maybe see some of their struggles you've been open about?
Yeah, I think it's the vulnerability. I think it's the authenticity, and I'm making music in the tradition of Luther and Marvin and all that great music that we grew up with, the Isley Brothers and Patty. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep the light on for what I feel is good R&B, and I think people appreciate that.
But you're independent now, so you pay for everything. So how does that feel? That part of the business feeling, man?
Well, it's incredible. I started as an independent, though, right? My first album, Chemistry, I released on my own label, Chemistry Records. We sold. That's when I was selling CDs literally out of my trunk, 17,000 units on my own. So I'm just returning to. I've come home, it's a full circle moment. 23 good years at Motown. Motown was good to me, and I was definitely good to Motown.
You kept the lights on.
Yeah, we kept, we kept it pushing. But in this season of my life, as a husband and a father, we got a lot of kids, a lot going on, and I'm thinking about my legacy and how I want to move forward. More equity, more autonomy. So I feel real good.
I would think majority of your money was probably made touring, though, right?
Touring.
Yeah.
Touring is definitely the gift that keeps on giving, as well as publishing. Publishing, right? Because I write most of my stuff. Yeah.
You've been very open about things like homelessness and addiction before finding your breakthrough. How did those struggles shape you as an artist and a man?
Look, coming through the other side of my darkness is really the foundation that's got me sitting here with y'all.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? My testimony is everything, and the music is infused with it. And I don't just look at what I'm doing as an entertainer. I'm in the business, and I'm in the game, but I also look at it as ministry in a way. You know what I'm saying? People who are going through, hopefully I say something that resonates with them, that helps pull them through the other side of their darkness too.
What made you give it up? What was that final thing that says, I'm going to give this up and I'm going to change, when you talking about the drugs and the alcohol?
I know it sounds trite, and people say it all the time. It's a cliche, but it's like you get sick and tired of being
sick and tired,
man. I got sober when I was 23 years old, and in and out of jail, hospitalized because of my addiction, estranged from my family, couldn't go home, sleeping outside. My friends were people my contemporaries were, they were in school, they were in college, they were starting their careers. Saturday night, they're out on dates, they're doing the thing, and I'm eating out of trash cans, you know what I'm saying? And I'm, when people think my story is one of rags to riches, but it's really the story of the prodigal son. You know what I'm saying? My parents, 2 cars, and wanted to send me to school and like all of that, but I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I gave up on my idea of how to change it myself. Right? There's an adage I love that says, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When I gave up, when I surrendered, God brought some people into my life who showed me how to live a better way, and I've been doing it ever since.
If you don't mind me asking, how did the addiction start? Was it recreational or?
Yeah, it started recreationally. Right? Man, the first time I had a drink, man, it was like, I was, I think to some degree we all have some degree of dysfunction in our homes, and I didn't have any coping skills, right? My parents, God bless them, they did the best they could. We were, we didn't talk about anything in our house. We didn't. There was anxiety, and what I know now is childhood depression and ADHD. We didn't have them labels. Everybody, we all depressed. Just get up and put your head down and plow through it. So all of those things. So by the time I found alcohol and drugs, dude, it was like a light went on. You know what I'm saying? It was a place of, I thought that it was a place of refuge. I was free to be me. I was the life of the party. Until I wasn't. So my upbringing was it laid the foundation to seek something outside of myself to medicate.
As soon as you walked in, Jess Hilarious offered you a mimosa.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You don't have to say that. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good.
Now you mentioned your parents, so I'm sure your parents had to kick you out to get to get to where you need to be.
Best thing that ever happened to me was my mother throwing me out of the house.
Break that down, because a lot of parents won't do that because they feel like that's their son. They don't want to, but I feel like sometimes you have to.
You have to. Yeah, she had to. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. And when we do that, and I'm saying that as a father, and I don't know that I'd have the courage to do that. You know what I'm saying? Even having had the experience, but and because there's a risk. And when we show that type of tough love to someone, there's a risk that they won't make it. You know what I'm saying? But there's also a risk that they'll die in their darkness. So I'm glad that my mother made that choice.
What's your relationship after?
Today it's all good. Right? It's all love. It was necessary. My mom's in recovery too. The whole dynamic in our house, shifted. And we did a lot of good work to get to a good place. And we lost my father last fall, but we're all in a good place, man, and I'm grateful for it.
Were you a generational curse breaker?
I would say, as far as addiction is concerned, my mother got sober first. you know, and I have continued, I like that. I'm gonna take that with me. I have continued the curse breaking, you know, and hopefully my children will carry it forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I heard you say that, you know, y'all didn't talk about things in your house when you were younger, before your father's passing, leading up to that. Did you guys get to have those conversations? Did you say, you know, we didn't talk because we didn't talk about anything? Can we talk about it now?
Yeah, we you know, we were good, you know, and you know, and I think that's not exclusive to our culture, but I'm sure that our culture, we identify, you know, you talk, you know, grown folks are talking, you go in another room, you know what I'm saying, you're seen and you're not heard, you know what I'm saying, and you know, but we did a lot of great work to get to the other side of that. Yeah,
we're still kicking it with Kem. His new single "Rock With Me" is out today. Jess,
you had said that your music was your therapy, you know, at your time of homelessness, right? When you were away from your community. Have you ever done any other therapy, like real therapy?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah. Dude, when I signed my contract with Motown, I had a panic attack. First time I ever had one.
Wow.
And I didn't know what it was. I thought that getting a record deal, which I had been, you know, proverbially chasing like all of my life, I thought that was going to be the cure-all. When I got the record deal, now I'm cool, right? But there's all this other stuff, all this other baggage that still needed to be unpacked. It didn't. More money. What does my man say? More money, more problems. It didn't. It didn't resolve, you know, a lot of issues. So I ended up. I was talking to someone, a friend of mine, and I was explaining to her how I was feeling, and she happened to be a child psychologist. And she said, "Have you ever been diagnosed with depression?" And I said, "No, no." And she recommended a therapist, so I saw a therapist and you know, and educated myself. I was on medication, you know, for a while. And you know, it was life changing. You know, and that's after I think I got a record deal. I had been sober for maybe 10. So these layers, there are layers to our lives, layers of the onion that we peel back, and there's more to discover. There's more to unpack. There's always more to be done. You know, and I know there's a lot of stigma. And not as much today, probably as you know. I mean, that was 23. As there used to be about, you know, you know, the black church, and we talking about, you know, you only need Jesus. Like, yeah, you need Jesus and a therapist. Right? You need a Jesus and a therapist, and you might need some medication. You know what I'm saying? Don't let those things keep you from getting the help that you need.
How were you able to create a soundtrack of love during that dark time in your life? Because you didn't love yourself,
right?
I don't know if you had somebody to love, but how were you able to write?
You were really honest about all the things you were going through.
All of the records up until I met my wife are aspirational, right? You know, skinny, dark-skinned kid, shy. You know, I'm a introvert pretending to be, you know, an extrovert. You know, shy. You know, don't get, you know, want the look from the pretty girl, want the, you know, so I'm that's, you know, too afraid to talk, you know, so that's all of my songs that's all inspirational. It's all aspirational, and it's all you know, when I did have a girlfriend, and then the loss of love, you know, that first, the first album, Chemistry, it's all of that.
That's crazy how you say you ain't even know how to talk, man. Your music got so many guys' cheeks.
But I can do that, right? I'm standing standing in the gap for my brothers, right? You ain't got the words. There's a Kem record for it, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So did love inspire your music, or did music inspire the way you love?
Both. Both. Right? And people talk about, you know, when I used to be in bands, and they would be, you know, we were coming up in, you know, some Minneapolis sound. It was you know, Tony. It was all the dance tracks, and all my bandmates and my musical peers. You know, they were chasing this thing, dude, and I'm sitting over here in the corner with these little quiet ass. You know what I'm saying? Why you always writing the loves? You know, why you always? It's like, dude, I don't know. You know, that's just, that's just what it is, and I'm grateful for that, because I think that all that ails the world is a lack of love, to some degree.
No, I think not even to some degree. I think that's what's missing. Because love gives you empathy, love gives you caring. Yeah. If you have those three things, right, you'll show up and be the human that we need you to be.
You know what I'm saying?
Planet. Love, empathy, and care. That's it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Looking back now, right, what are you most proud of now about your journey back then?
I am most proud of being sober, because upon that that's the foundation for everything else. If I'm not sober, I mean, that's God and sobriety, you can go which one comes first, because if I'm drinking, dude, God may still be with me, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I got you.
Sobriety is probably the first thing. Upon that, everything else is built, and after that is my family, my kids, my wife and I. We've got 7 kids.
He got you beat
between us.
Got me built by one.
Right. The oldest is 30. The youngest is 1. You know what I'm saying? So we
started over.
Look here.
Still sharing your love.
You know what I'm saying?
How did you meet your wife? How did you meet your wife?
I met my wife at a show in Atlanta, and my wife came to a meet and greet on a tour that at the time I didn't feel like I should have been on. We had just it was just me, but this was 2015. So in 2014, me, Joe, and Charlie Wilson, we was out killing them for months, right?
Damn,
and then I came back and tried to do another tour. So we had been out there. So I really felt, that I shouldn't have been out on the road. But what you think you're someplace for is not necessarily why you're there. Mm-hmm. We think we're there for one reason, but there's something else is going on. And I met my wife at a meet and greet. She hates it, dude, because when we get into it, I call her, oh, yeah, meet and greet. I got you, meet and greet.
Damn.
Right, she gonna see this. We gonna have a meet and greet. That's my nigga, meet and greet. Right?
It was a divine meet and greet, though.
It was
That's
divine.
the difference.
You knew she was the one as soon as you met her?
Huh?
You knew she was the one as soon as you met her? Oh, boy.
There was something that made me want to stay in contact with her, which I never, and I'm lame. I'm a square, right? I'm asking her if she got you got a business card? Ain't nobody carrying business card.
You don't even know if she got a business. She's like, you got a business card.
Yeah, but I met her at a show. Yeah, met her at a show. Yeah.
So, brother, thank you for your testimony, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you for turning your testimony into art that heals, man.
Yes.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for having me. It's really, really been a blessing to be here today.
We love you, Kem.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here, and let's get to Pastor Off.
Go. Cause that's my DJ. Say go DJ. Cause that's my DJ.
Yeah, DJ, come spin, now come spin.
What's up, Nyla?
Big Nyla Symone, what's happening?
What's popping, guys?
Hey, girl.
Hey.
I think I like that.
Nobody said
I was shooting a text. I'm sorry.
You said it first. You said, what's up, Nyla? Big Nyla.
Okay.
Black people always do that. You be like, peace, how you doing? I'm good, how you doing? Or sometimes
you supposed to say it back. I'm well. Thanks for asking.
Sometimes people don't even say I'm well though. They just be like, you be like, how you doing? Like, how you doing?
But that's because this is a generation of people with no manners.
You're right.
But it's cool. I appreciate you guys saying good morning. I know you're on your phone. You catching up with the latest.
She wasn't paying attention to you.
She was catching up with the latest.
I was trying to book a guest for us.
Oh, sorry.
But okay, I'm gonna start with first of all, I just want to shout out. I know a lot of projects are dropping today. Lupe Fiasco, Ghostface, Conway.
Ghostface.
I mean.
Who the hell is Ghostface?
It was Ghostface.
And did you have a brother named Stopface?
I didn't say Ghostface. I said Ghostface.
Ghostface Killer, my favorite MC of all time. Don't play with him.
Yes, and Conway the Machine. But Chance the Rapper dropped his project last week, and I didn't touch on it, so I wanted to do one of the records I like. And it's a pretty lengthy project, but I will say my favorite records are the records where he's actually rapping. Like, I like Chance and his rap bag, hence the name Chance the Rapper. So I like Back to the Go featuring Vic Mensa.
He's spitting.
Yeah.
Nah, you rapping his ass
Chance
off.
be rapping.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't gotten the Chance project yet. I've been still on his clips. I've been on Jid. I've been on your what's my man name?
Marco Plus.
Marco Plus. Like I haven't gotten the Chance yet. I gotta get the Chance.
Definitely listen to it. I think it's worth the listen. And yeah, like I said, all the rap records on there, I definitely favor. And in that song in particular, I really like the acid line, like the flip, the homage to his first project. I thought that was really tough. But also, Teyana Taylor just dropped her project, and she got a song on there with Jill Scott. First of all, it's a star-studded lineup. She got Taraji P doing like an opening skit. Then she has Lala doing like another skit, but it's more like a poem that's kind of talking on like breakup, like betrayal, I guess, alluding to the divorce that they both went through. Either way, the joint with Jill Scott is tough. It's Jill Scott featuring Tyler, and it's called Poom Poom.
That's going.
I wanted to hear Jill.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so short. I think it's because we were just short on time.
I need to hear Jill.
It's good though. Definitely go listen to it. It's on the playlist, or just check out Tiana's project. It's sexy.
Are Teyana and Tyler hanging with Jill? Because you on a record with Jill. I know they hanging on for dear life trying to play with Jill. You ain't gonna. Is Jill singing? Oh, I know they're hanging on for dear life trying to keep up with Jill.
It's good, but it's well done.
I gotta listen to it.
I want to say Teyana did a really good job putting this project together. I feel like not everybody puts like thought and care and intention behind their projects, but this was well done.
No, Teyana's phenomenal.
The visuals.
And yeah, the
oh my God.
visuals, too.
I don't think people talking enough about she's literally making mini movies that sync and she's dropping them in order. The fashion is fire. Like they're always on point, but people don't talk about it enough.
She's still not gonna like you, Lauren.
It doesn't matter. I'm a fan either way.
I'm sure she's still gonna curse me and Charlamagne out too.
Exactly. Ghostface Killer.
That's my favorite MC of all time. Stop playing with him.
Yes, let's get into it.
Here's a rap right now over there.
Rap Kingpin.
No pausing, y'all. Oh, you don't have to.
What do you mean you don't have to?
It's a skit.
You got to hear the skit on Ghostface album. It's hilarious.
It's
my favorite. That's my favorite rapper of all time, man. Like,
yeah.
I want to go back to Jill Scott real quick though, because that's my Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, my wife's favorite artists of all time, and two of mine. I don't think I've ever heard Jill Scott do a R&B collaboration with other women. I could be completely wrong. I'm sitting there racking my brain about it. I cannot think of a time.
Didn't she do one with Kalani?
I'm not saying she didn't.
She did do one with Kalani on Kalani's last project, but Kalani shortened her verse. So we don't know what the full sounds like, but she is on a project. It's like her and then some really big Brazilian artists.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Kalani, Marsha. Yeah, she got a couple.
She does.
They said she got Brandy.
Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, don't play with Jilly from Philly.
I don't remember though. That's what I'm asking. I really don't remember.
No, it was a conversation collaboration with Brandy.
And her and Marsha Ambrosius did
called
a
Grown
song?
Woman to Grown Woman.
I would have remembered the Marsha and Jill. Now that's two of my favorites right there. You talking about?
Well, she definitely did Kalani.
Kalani for sure. Kalani was the song. Is it Susia?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Was they collaborated on Black Girls Rock, so they both.
That's not a song.
It was their separate songs, but I guess they both participated, so people.
I know Kalani was hanging on for dear life. That's why she cut that verse.
No.
Shout out to Kalani though. But if you talking about Jill Scott, see, I'm not trying to diss any of these women. I'm just telling you that when you're talking about people like Jill Scott, that's a different caliber. That's a different tier. Say something stupid, Lauren, because you don't know.
What I was about to say is that no one would take it as a diss, because when the young girls talk about Jill Scott, we give her the praise, and she be OG mentoring low key,
y'all should bow
and she
down.
give it on Instagram, in person, everything. Like, so that's not a diss. We know.
Throw rose petals at Jill Scott feet when she walk in
we
the room.
do though. By the way,
I was going to say we know.
We do.
That's
Her and Erykah, we love them.
You see,
I don't know. I'm a young woman.
We got Erykah right there on the wall. You see, we got Jill Scott over there. You know, yes.
The
balance for the room.
Well done. Okay, well we like it, and so you did like the Ghostface record, obviously.
I liked everything you played today.
Yeah, everything was good.
What? Woo, okay.
Girl, I know the trauma.
Yeah, we did good. Okay, good. Well, if you guys like it, make sure you guys listen to the playlist. You can listen to it by following me on the gram at Nyla Symone, NYLA SYMONEEE. Click the link in bio. And while you guys are over there, well, I was going to say we're having this hip hop night party. It's going to be me, Ninth Wonder, Static Selector. So if you like that last joint, you would definitely like this party. But we're just trying to bridge the gap within rap and just hip hop culture in general.
Dope.
But we sold out of tickets, so sorry about that. So, have you know,
like I just mentioned it, so y'all know. Period.
Talk that talk, Big Nyla.
So yeah, September 9th, of course.
All right. Well, that was Pastor Oaks. Let's get to the mix. It's
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Salute to everybody in South Carolina. I'm gonna be in Columbia, South Carolina, this Saturday, 7 to midnight. The all-white party, me and DJ Big Worm, we're going to be rocking out.
The Metro 803.
It's the all-white affair. They said it's sold out, but they're going to release more tickets today. So I can't wait to come out there and have a good time. I thought the storm and the hurricane was going to cancel that party, but it looks like it moved on. So we will be rocking in South Carolina this weekend. What's a good spot to eat in Columbia?
Oh, man, you got Mr. Seafood. You got Kiki's Chicken and Waffles. My guy, Southern Crave. My man, Chris, with Southern Crave. But he does, like, just takeout. There's a lot of different places you can go. But, Kiki's Chicken and Waffles, Mr. Seafood. Chris. My man, you know Chris?
Yeah,
Chris got a dope spot called Southern Crave. You should let Chris just cater for y'all.
All right, I'm going to hit Chris.
Yeah, hit Chris. Chris food is bang.
Okay, all right. Well, and
you can go see Bernard, that backyard dining experience. Go get baptized that chicken. Go watch him baptize that chicken. What you wanted, whatever you want to do.
Oh,
you're going to have to eat in the backyard at Bernard's spot, though.
That's all good. It's all good. All right. And salute to Ciara CC for joining us today. Her new album is out today.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is, man. Salute to Ciara. It was great finally having a conversation with Ciara and chopping it up. Because I wasn't here the last time she was here on Breakfast Club. You know?
Mm-hmm.
She was here and you weren't here?
No, I wasn't here.
It was years ago, probably like 7-8 years ago.
And I used to give her hell way back in the day. So,
yeah.
You know.
Well, that's good. Y'all made up and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo said he was high. He ain't never lied to nobody like that in his life.
First of all I like to do is talk lie, and laugh.
That is crazy. It was like, I was doing drugs. I'm like, boy, you ain't never did drugs in your life. You was a clown. That's what it was. You tried. I'm high. I'm high. Really?
And salute to Kem for joining us, too.
Salute to Kem, man. He got a new single, Give My Love and Rock With Me. Did you tell your mom that you interviewed Kem?
Yes, I called her. He was like, call your mom. And then when she FaceTime, she answered the FaceTime. He was like, hey, girl. I was like, okay, did the hey, girl. Yes, it was lit. My mom almost dropped the baby she had in her hand.
No, stop, man.
She was so happy to see Kem.
It's time to get up out of here. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
Yes, and listen, man, I'm going to be in Atlanta tomorrow for Invest Fest. Salute to Troy and Rashad, Earn Yaliza. I'll be down there for Invest Fest. The name of our panel is New Hollywood Ownership in Media's Future. It will be myself and Steve Harvey, and we'll be talking about media ownership and growing creative businesses and redefining what success means today, okay? So we will be on the main stage from 5 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. tomorrow, okay? Me and Steve Harvey at Invest Fest tomorrow on the main stage, 5 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. tomorrow. So join us, why don't you?
Hey, don't be late because it's only a little 35 minutes.
No, I'm gonna be there. I'm in and out, but I'll be there. I'll be there in enough time. Oh, you're talking to the people?
Yeah, people like don't get there late. They only there for a little bit of time, y'all.
That's right.
Get there.
That's right.
Well, you got a positive note?
This comes from Winston Churchill, by the way, but the positive note is success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Did you hear what I said? Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm, because sometimes we fail and we get, unenthused and we're not enthused about things and we be like, damn, I want to quit. But you can't. You got to keep going. So success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Have a great weekend.
Yes, Winston. That was good.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?